more young people need to come, and then
and just try it. I think everyone now is like, because Raw is so big, like that people can think that equipped is dumb, like Raw is the thing, like, but and everyone who's saying it's dumb haven't tried it.
Yeah.
Of course, the equipped lifting helped. You feel like you're going to die, like so I was like, I really don't want to do this anymore. Like, I don't think we will ever be mainstream.
Okay, so I think the main questions I wanted to ask. So you started as an equipped lifter.
Yeah.
How did you start it? Why did you start it? And how was the process?
Like I really had to start equipped because there wasn't nothing else at that time. Come to the club, wanted to take the bench national record, and they're like, okay, then just try this shirt on. I'm like, what shirt? Like I don't know what this is. And got I think the first shirt I got was like super small, like 38 or something.
Yeah.
And that's like that's pretty small for what I was using. Like at that time was maybe 42 or 44.
Yeah.
And like lost all my blood in my arms, and but just the feeling of like trying it out and actually like feeling stronger was really cool.
Yeah.
So, and it really helped that everyone was doing it. Like there wasn't any question like, oh, what are your raw lifts? It didn't matter.
Yeah.
So that was like, so to come to a community where everyone was training for the same, everyone wanted to be a world champion, everyone wanted to be people didn't think that big that I wanted to be a world champion, but like I thought of that.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to be that.
Yeah.
So just coming to that community and just love that everyone was just so helpful, and I think that was the best thing about the crypt, that everyone was just helping each other.
Yeah, it's like, I think now you have more, equipped is more like a real tight team, because you need each other.
Yeah.
Like raw, you can train raw by yourself actually.
Yeah, you just need a power cage. And you can actually use an ER as well. So
exactly.
The safety. So,
exactly.
Yeah.
So I think that's also what I love, that you depend on each other and everyone is there to help.
Yeah.
You help each other, and it's more a family tight group.
Yeah.
And raw, I don't think it's quite the same. You see everyone cheering each other on and helping and stuff, but it's not completely the same.
No, it's like when you're out there squatting, it's like you feel like you're going to die. Like there's so, just that feeling is so crazy.
Yeah.
And like you have weights that you can't do raw, like not at all, and the knee wraps hurts, the suit hurts, just everything is so. It's really a special feeling, and it's really cool when you can figure it out, and it's really depressing and when you can't get it.
Yeah.
Like I have so many sessions that has been like 2 out of 10, and get so angry. Like
I
want to just take the suits and just
Yeah. Do you think that lifting equipped all those years and the whole thing made you like stronger in classic, or made you more experienced, or got you any better to be like now one of the best lifters?
I think that of course the equipped lifting helped, and like most of my experience is from doing equipped. So like I maybe had like 15 or 20 competitions that in raw. I think I have 60 or something in equipped. So so most of my experience comes from that, and I think that I really wish that like having the heavy weights on my shoulder would help my squats. It really didn't, because it really feels heavy anyway. But I just think that trying to learn how to like get the body to like adapt to the training. Like I had 6 SPD sessions a week, 10-11 years maybe. That was like that was a lot of training. So, but we didn't really train at a high intensity. So like switching to raw lifting, like I've probably always been strong, but we didn't really push it. Yeah. Like we used many years to push it. So I think it's 100% helped me to get to where I am right now.
So do you think that equipped lifting, because do you think that it helped with your technique too, and the overload that you have in equipped lifting? Do you think that that made an impact on classic lifting, or in general? Do you think that if you started classic, that it would be way different now?
That's really hard to say.
Yeah.
Like there's so many years ago, but
Yeah.
like when I started lifting, I had really many problems with my back, and I think that if I started right now, I would probably push too hard and get too injured and
Yeah.
not have like the long run that I have. So I think that all the years with like the big load was there with with equipment, but not at raw, right?
Yeah.
Like when I was squatting 320, I squatted 170 kilo raw.
Yeah.
So like
That's, yeah.
So that really helped, right?
Yeah.
And probably if I was in the 83s for all the years, that would probably be better as well. Like being 74 is like kind of hard. 66 was super hard.
Yeah.
Like I think the difference from me and the other 66 that I'm so much wider. Like even if you're taller, I'm like it feels like I'm 40 centimeters wider than everyone else.
Yeah.
So like it's pretty hard for me to like still keep that low body weight. But when I was at that body weight, like 83, that's made it easier to like stay healthy.
Yeah. Okay. So, what made you like change to classic lifting? Because your last competition was in 2023 equipped.
Yeah.
So what really like made the decision? I'm gonna do a classic.
I was doing equipped for so many years, and I was really against raw. I was super against it.
Yeah.
Like in Norway, we had like what's it called, like every fourth year or second year, there's like they're deciding new rules and stuff. What's it called?
Yeah. What's it called?
Yeah.
I know what it is.
Yeah. We went there and the new rule they were planning to do was, if you're lifting raw, you can see at the score sheet there's a star there. And
Okay.
I was really against that. Like, no, we shouldn't be like, if my PR are 300 and you suddenly see I do like 180, 190 at meet, you can just understand yourself. You don't need the star. I was like really against it. Like I hated raw. I thought that was like really dumb.
Yeah.
I didn't think that it should. I don't think that it would be big. I was really wrong about that. But and I just like raw came in 2012, I think, and like I did some meets like in Norway. We'd do like the Christmas meet was the raw meets.
Yeah.
That was like every year, but because it didn't matter. Like
it was just for fun.
Yeah, it was just for fun. Yeah, because like okay, you do that raw, but it's equipment that matters. So I think that 2017 was where I did nationals. 2016 I did I think I did over the world record at that time, like unofficial of course. And I saw like, okay, maybe the level at the equipped isn't like raw, it isn't that like insane.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just try to go to a worlds like to try.
Yeah.
And I did in 2017 and I won against Taylor Atwood. It's cooler now than it was at that time, but I think that after that, like I used so many years becoming a world champion in equipped. I worked so hard for it, and I didn't work so hard for this one. And after winning, was like, okay, is this it? Like, it wasn't that. It didn't feel that important. It was cool to win, but I really lost like motivation after that. Like, what should I do now? I beat one of the best lifters. So I'm starting to like not train that good. So there was like many years when I was like between equipped and raw, and I really didn't do none of it really good. Like
just you did it.
I just did it because I was good at it.
Yeah.
Like if I got to worlds in let's say 2018, 2019 and get like 8, I would probably quit. But like I got third place at Worlds 2018.
Yeah.
Lost against Oleg, almost lost against Alexander Eriksson. But I put a world record in and got it. And that like got me like, whoa, okay, this is kind of cool. Come back in 2019 to beat Oleg. That was like super cool because like Oleg is like, for equipped lifters, he's like, people can say what they want about equipped lifting, but like when you can be that good for so many years, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Like, he's been lifting for, I don't know, 30 years maybe.
Yeah, it's insane.
Have 18 or 19 world titles. That's many years that you probably had 3-4 different jobs. You had probably bought some houses, got some kids, and like everything happening in life, still be at the top and be so extremely good. So like by beating him was like pretty special. And it's kind of weird that I did that with not training that serious. Like when I was training like 2012 and 2013, when I was really serious about it, we had like 2 to maybe 3 sessions a month with equipped. So that was through the whole year.
Yeah.
So we were really like focusing all the time. So this means that maybe had like 2 sessions in a half year. So so there wasn't like that much.
Yeah.
But it was enough to win. So I did like that in what was it? It was in 18, 19. Then COVID came.
Yeah.
Didn't train like that serious at that time either, but we like had a gym, not like this, but at my father-in-law's work, we had like a little gym so we could train. Okay. We had someone who like was really like motivating to like, come on, go train. Yeah. Because I've never really liked the training that much. I just love the competitions.
Yeah.
So we got through COVID in better shape than before because I actually trained 3-4 days a week. It was kind of good.
Lots of time.
It's really good at that time. And then we had the Worlds in Stavanger in 21, and got a gold there as well. Then from the World Games, but like I still won like with not that much effort.
Yeah.
So I think that for me, I just need
the competitive edge.
Yeah, but like every time I won, it was so close to losing. There wasn't like any easy wins. Yeah. It never been. Not against Oleg. So
obviously.
Yeah, and I think back in if we're gonna just go a little back, when I did Worlds in 2019 Classic, I lost against Taylor with like 30 kilos, and I was so injured as well. So I was like, I really don't want to do this anymore. Like this was like I got second place, but it was just a big loss, and was 30 kilos under what I did 2 years before that. And like, I'm not doing this to regress. I do this to
progress.
Yeah, of course. So coming like winning Worlds and Worlds 21, 22, then going to Europeans Classic, got 5th place. But this was 2 weeks after Worlds as well, so like not like it's and with so little training that I have when I was doing a meet, the body was just like super shocked that I was actually like doing these weights. Got the 5th place, and that's like started the fire a little. Like I need to lose to like get better. Yeah. So like winning for me has never helped me. Like
no, it's differently. If you lose, you need to get better because you want to win, obviously. But if you win, it's like you win maybe next year and you win the year after that, and you're like, it's getting more comfort zone, I think.
Yeah, but because it's really not like about the wins, because I really love to win. That's really cool. But I don't think I need it, because when I do, I'm like hitting the brakes a little. Like, and after getting that 5th place, I started to train more serious. Got to Europeans again in 23, equipped, and then I lifted in the 83 at that time and won. That was kind of cool, but 6 weeks after it was Raw Worlds, and then I got 4th place, and I saw that like isn't that much up to the biggest one. It was Taylor, it was Kjell Johansson, it was Tim, and like now I'm feeling it. Now I
Yeah.
and I was put in the B flight as well, and like I'm not that kind of lifter. I want to be in the A flight. I want to be at least one of the best.
Yeah.
So after that performance, getting fourth place, everything just changed. Like now I'm super motivated, and we started to train so much heavier, and intensity was like super high, and we just push, and I get like 40 kilo PR at the Europeans later that year.
Yeah, that's nice.
So I think it was that. I think that like the Europeans 22 and the world's like by not winning. That's been really important for me. It's kind of weird, but
yeah, I completely understand it because now I'm doing a regional meet in August then,
yeah,
and previous year I did nationals. I just came like out of the military, so I was not that strong back then. I was just getting stronger again, and some things changed. I lost. I went second.
yeah.
And then
I like you're saying lost. That second is lost.
Yeah, it's lost. Okay, I lost with 2.5 kgs, but it doesn't matter.
No.
I lost. So and then I obviously did equip training till now, and the whole equip training, the whole thing till now, it's like a fire in me to one proof that I don't do equip lifting because I'm weak or anything, and to I want to. It's a fire in me to show that I can also like do raw and be the best at it in our country and also on the international stage. So I completely understand it that where you come from.
Yeah, and I think like the equip is just bringing like a new aspect to the sport, right? Because doing the raw lifting is it's hard, of course, but it's also not that much to think about. Like just do the lifting. Just with equip, it's just all like timing, like how to adapt. It's
lots of variables.
Yeah, it's really hard. It's really hard, and like I think like after so many years of it, I'm like really proud that I did it for so many years because it was so extremely hard. Every meet, like it's really a push, like to see people like Musienko and like all the Ukrainians and Russians who have done this for like
it's their life.
Years. And they're really like they're probably having equipment training like 3-4 times a week. Like it's insane. They're
it's like a love-hate kind of relationship. Because like you said, I love to compete and I love to do it, but the whole process leading to that and then knowing that you're going to the venue and you know that I'm gonna get so painful. I'm gonna go into shower and everything is gonna stink. It's.
But that's really cool at the competition. But like, and like doing a quick competition is like you're so nervous. Like you're feeling like you're going to throw up all the time because everything can happen, right? But it's cool when it's competition. But if this is Thursday night after work and the kids to bed and then go have this kind of session. That's like hell. You can just you're sitting there. You're so tired and you're going to do these knee wraps and
it's completely different.
It's really hard. It's really tough mentally.
So now obviously you go to World Games. You're prepping for that. So how are you going to approach it? What's like the how do I say it? What's like the goal? What do you want to achieve for World Games?
I think for World Games now it's just more to...
Because now you're going classic to World Games?
Yeah.
So that's the first time?
That's the first time it's classic as well. So that's cool. The dumb thing is like that I use so much energy to go down to the 66. I lost so much good training to this, like just to get into Worlds.
It's hard on the body.
It's hard on the body, and I usually use so much time to like regenerate after meets. Like after Sheffield, I did 770. I went up 8 kilos and did 775. Like almost at the same time as from Sheffield to Euros. So I have like I don't have that much time, but the body feels better now than it did to Sheffield because after Sheffield, like everything was like. All the pressure, everything about that meet, was pretty insane. So I'm feeling better now than I did after Sheffield, but still, yeah, I don't know, like I'm meeting a really hungry Jurgens and a Horo, like who just want to prove that they're the best.
Yeah.
I have won it before, so I'm not that like, I don't feel like the super hungry to win. When I'm there, I would probably feel it, but
Yeah.
I will try to train the best that I can. It's in the summer vacation as well, so we're traveling a lot with the family. So that's
Okay.
like, and I can't really let it go like, yeah, you just go out like the whole day. I will just focusing on lifting, and so just take summer as it comes, and I'll just my main goal now for really not for the World Games or the Sheffield, just like to get up to the same level I had from before.
Yeah.
Like to the Sheffield prep, I did 8:25 in training,
Yeah.
and like I really want to like get back up there. So
Okay.
I think like the only thing that I'm thinking about, like I want to do 8:40 because it's more than Taylor Atwood did in the 74. So that's like
Yeah.
that's I don't know when it will come or even if it will come, but that's like the goal.
Okay.
So what will happen at World Games? I don't know. I will just try to win, of course, when I'm there.
Of course,
but
yeah.
but I don't know. Like I just really felt after or like before Worlds that like I haven't been doing this for so many years. Like they say like 19 years of the sport.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty insane.
Yeah, it's insane.
And like most of the years I've been like top 5. So to like to be on the top all the time has also been like been some years that have brought less effort to the sport, but still been there, right? And
Yeah.
the pressure was still there, and so it's kind of weird to say that I'm feeling like I'm not like that hungry for the medals anymore, but I still want to be as good as possible. Like
Yeah,
if you could say like, do you want to have like 8:10 and win the gold medal, or you want 8:40 and get second? And like I rather want 8:40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand it. I understand because it's like more personal, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if I'm retiring right now, I would think that I could have done more.
Yeah.
But like if I look at my medals, I'm like, okay, I did enough for the medals, but for my total, I want to do more.
Yeah, I understand it. But I think it changes where you are in life, because now you're obviously then a father, you have a home, you have like your family, you have everything. So I think that when you have those things, you start to look differently at life, what success really means.
Yeah.
Because yeah, you can have like all the medals and you have a ton of them.
Yeah.
But I think they just they hang up the wall. You're proud of yourself. You can later, your kids can see it and think wow. But it's like more an empty feeling afterwards, I think, because it's not really something. It's not family, and life is yeah.
No, it's like what I did to Sheffield was like I think I brought so much focus, like to get that win. Like every night walking with the like weighted vest, all the times in training, all the time I used to like get the nutrition right all the time. That's pretty hard, like with the family.
Yeah,
And like when my daughter's like eating ice cream and she like asked me, "Do you want something, Daddy?" And I'm like, no.
When I heard that you went walking with like weighted vest and stuff.
Yeah, it's right.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? Like it brought me to like military days again. I was like, wow, yeah, that's because it's not easy and it's not fun too.
No, it was pretty hard, and like at that time I was working as well. Like I had 2 jobs at the same time, so like I think, and like for like the emotional part as well, like I was so tired after like getting home from work, because like 1,200 calories, like you don't have any energy at all.
You have nothing left.
No, I have nothing left, and the kids like have a lot of demands. They want to do things. They want to scream of everything. So I think the last year has been like super tough, and I think that it's really hard to like describe how hard it's really been.
Yeah.
For the whole family, but like there was for me to like have the experience of Sheffield, but it was also like to win the money so we can like build a new bathroom. But that would be good for the whole family.
Yeah.
Like for me going to World Games and win, like it really don't change anything.
Yeah, it's just you win it and you come back and...
Yeah, like, okay, you got last place, you won, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So that was like the special thing about Sheffield, like you can actually win money that can't change our lives.
But you can do a lot.
Yeah, you can like...
Yeah.
We would use a lot of time to like get the same money from just working more or... Yeah.
That's,
So it was like really cool, it was a really cool experience, like... Now I've done it. Now I've done everything in the sport.
Yeah.
I miss some bench goals, of course, but like, that's something else.
Side quests.
Side quest. Yeah.
But therefore, I respect you a lot for that, because I don't have kids. I don't have like all those things. But I can imagine how hard it can be working, training, and then the kids and the family. It's quite demanding, and especially. Going down to like 66 when you weigh 10-20 kgs higher than that. Tons of respect for that. Do you think, so now World Games and Sheffield, those are like the two major competitions, except for Worlds obviously then. Those are like the two major competitions that I think every powerlifter wants to go to. How do you think that will be in the future? Because Sheffield next year will be, we don't know yet, it will be the last Sheffield or not?
No. The Sheffield in January is like the last at that space.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're having another Sheffield.
Then you have like at the end of the year another one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is because they're going to change it, so it's almost at the end of the year, every year. And they're going to have a much bigger place, so they can have like, after some years they will probably have like up to 14,000 people there.
Yeah,
so
it's insane.
Yeah, that's insane.
It's insane.
Yeah, so they're really just, that's a really good thing for the SPD as well, so they will keep doing it.
So you think it's gonna keep coming out every year now? Yeah. Okay.
It's so big, like after last comp, like
it's insane to see how many people.
They sold out in what, 5-6 hours or something. It's like super insane. Yeah,
I think it's I have lots of opinions about Sheffield, but I do think it's a really good way to promote the sport and to make like characters that people can look up to.
Yeah.
All the promoting and the marketing, I really do think it's really helpful for the sport to make it more mainstream.
Yeah.
World Games, I think, it's also insane. Do you ever think that we will go to the Olympic Games with the sport?
No.
Why do you think that?
Like, when we see like I really wish that we would have said yes to that question, but I really don't see it coming because we're working like with the EOC recognition for so many years. They didn't get it, and like they almost wanted to like throw weightlifting out. Like, why should I put powerlifting in?
Yeah.
And I talked a little about it with someone like in the IPF about it as well as like, and I asked them like, you think it's possible? Like, they didn't think so. So like, I really hope that they're wrong and we get in. But I don't know.
It's tough.
Yeah, but I see all the other sports that in Olympics. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, it's stupid. I think so too, because respect for every athlete, but it's just powerlifting. It's a bit stupid that we don't get like the recognition for the work that we put in, because it is a sport that takes a lot of time and effort too, and it's not just you lift some weights and that's it. But
I think that if you take like the normal guy like in the street, like if he's watching TV and he's turn on like let's say just a Eurosport or where the Olympic go, and it says that, and you see like, oh, someone is trying 200 kilo bench press, does he swap over to another channel or does he watch it? Probably he will watch it, because people think that strength is people understand strength and
Yeah.
people think it's cool.
Yeah.
So if they just had like a project, just let's just take powerlifting in 1 year and let's see, it would probably like be. I think it will be a positive thing.
Yeah.
For everyone.
Yeah, I think so too. I think they should like take more the same approach as Sheffield.
Yeah.
Because when you have like worlds, it's nice to see, but it's insane to see for every powerlifter. But I think the more average guy or girl that sees it, they don't really have like a. They don't know. They see the weight classes. They see girls. They see boys, and then they see the age and open class, and it's a lot for them and a lot of lifters.
Yeah.
And I think, it's just a lot for someone to understand what everything means.
The one thing I think that IPF should do is like make the worlds and Europeans more exclusive.
Yeah.
Like, if you're lifting in let's say 66 raw, like you shouldn't be at the worlds if you're doing like 450 total.
Yeah.
That's like, I don't think that it's the same with like the national teams. Like it's not for everyone. Like you have to, there have to be some level.
Yeah.
Like
Obviously.
and when you watch as well, like are we starting to have like C, D, E groups? Like the sport really doesn't need that.
Yeah, I think it's also a lot because now also with worlds, just there are lots of like different groups, and I think people they just get overwhelmed with everything.
Yeah.
And I think when you just have like one group in every weight class, maybe lots of people can't come then, but I think it will be more exclusive, as you said, and
it should be like maybe like a maximum of like a B group and A group. A B group lifts early in the morning, but that's okay. Like of course, like it shouldn't be like it's only for like top 5. It shouldn't be like that, but still like it shouldn't be like 40 lifters either.
Yeah.
So I hope there is set like a mark, like a standard. I think that would be a good thing.
Yeah. So do you think that the sport will ever go like mainstream, like a bigger sport? Do you think it will? Do you think that now the level that we are up now, because like 10 years ago it was
completely different.
Yeah, it was like a basement cafe kind of thing, but now it's like completely different.
I think it's completely different, and I think in 10 new years it will be even bigger. I don't think we will ever be mainstream. I hope I'm wrong, but I really think that it will be so much bigger.
Yeah.
Like from like 10 years ago to now, it's like the sport is so much bigger, and like
it's insane.
Just by being at competitions now, like people are crazy just because like you want to be tournament or a championship. Like there was a girl now at Worlds. I was standing in the SPD stand, and she was like a girl from Japan was like she was shaking because she was so like scared to like, say hello to me, and like I'm just a normal person. Like I'm good in the sport, but like it really doesn't matter. Like you're not worth less because you're not the best in the sport. It's not. Maybe people think that, but it's really not like that.
Yeah.
But like after Sheffield, I think they bought like the good lifters. Like you have to be like a little superstars. Like with a meet and greet after, and like
it's a lot.
It's really insane.
Yeah, it's insane. I saw it too.
It's like I just remember like after lifting, needed to like have the doping test after, and like I think like I was there for maybe 35 minutes or something, so it was pretty fast, but still like I'm like I don't need to pee yet, and my friend was calling me like, I think you need to get down there because the line is getting pretty big. So I just need to like chug so much water, and when I get down there and like I think it was 2 or 3 hours we were just standing there, and like
it's insane.
I needed to run to the bathroom so many times because I drank like 5 liters of water in a really short time. So, but I really just love that people can get inspired, that people can like that you want to have like this interview, like
Yeah.
and you like think it's weird like coming here and meeting
Yeah,
me, like
yeah.
but like I'm like the normal guy, like if I go outside, like people will not know who I am, right? Like I'm
Yeah,
just
that's true.
yeah, so
Yeah.
so it's like I'm not like Lionel Messi going out, like there's not like
Yeah.
people running for autographs or
But that's nice because there are still people in the powerlifting community that haven't won any championships or haven't even go to
Yeah.
them, and they do act like that.
Yeah.
Like they know everything and like I'm that guy.
Yeah.
And I think those people they hurt the sport a bit
Yeah.
because like you are very nice hospitality, very nice, very grateful for it, and this show it grows the sport, helping each other and just helping each other to grow the sport. That's I think we should all do that and just rooting for each other.
Yeah, and like when it comes to like equipped as well, it's like equipped is getting smaller and smaller, but like the high level of the sport is still there.
Yeah.
It's just not like that everyone can just come in and win
Yeah.
everything. It's like you need to use time on it to win. Like
Yeah.
like we see now maybe 93 to 105 is like one of the most insane classes.
It's insane.
Yeah, but it's still like, and then we still have like all like in the 74. Now that the Russians are gone, we don't really have like the big shot in the 66.
Yeah.
But we've been there for so many years, like
Yeah.
doing 820 and up, right? So, but like, I still like follow the sport and I think it's really cool. I just hope that there will be more people coming in and like try it. Raw is like taking they speak so loud, right?
Yeah.
So it's really hard for the quick
It's a loud voice,
like, they're like, we're here too, we're here.
Yeah, yeah. I just think that equip lifting needs more like young people.
Yeah.
And more young people will come to it if they see other young people.
Yeah.
But like I said, I think that just more young people need to come and then.
And just try it.
Yeah.
Because I think everyone now is like, because Raw is so big, like that people can think that equip is dumb, like Raw is the thing, like. But and everyone who's saying it's dumb, haven't tried it.
Yeah.
Like everyone who has tried it, or not everyone, but like at least a lot of them are like, "Wow, this is cool."
Yeah, I see a small change in equip that people are like getting more into it. They're like interested. They're like, "Wow, that seems like, wow, what are they doing?" Like it's like a lot, and I do see it. I just think they need like more of a push, and I do think that equip lifting may help you with like technique and stuff, and helping you with, because lifting heavy weights is like a lot of mental too.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they underestimate themselves, and because when you see someone lifting, you can see them and you're like, that's easy, and he's like, that's not easy. I can't do more than that. And I think with equip lifting and the technique, I think they will get more confident too in their raw lifting. I do think that.
Yeah, I think like equip lifting, it needs just so much more, like it's just so much more finesse on the technique.
Yeah.
To get it right.
Yeah.
And
because now I have, like I said, I'm super grateful with the team I have around me, very experienced, and like I have no yes man in my team, so every small thing, if like millimeter, they say it and it's like, that's not good, that's not good, that's not good. And I'm now at the point that my technique is like quite good, I can say. And when I spot or go to a competition, I see so many lifters and I can say it for myself, like, that's not like, they should do that maybe a little bit better, or you see the small things. And I think it's...
I think the problem with the people who have been there for a while is that they don't want to change things. Like, I've done this for 20 years, so I'll still keep doing it, and like, but to get better you have to change, right? You have to do something better, and I've always been open for everyone to say what they want, like, about my technique or what I should try, and like, why not try it, because I want to be better as well. I don't have to be stubborn about it, because, like, of course I know, like, I've tried many things about here, so like, know what's working.
Yeah.
But when I go up and down in body weight as well, my leverages will change.
Yeah.
So that has also like a point. So I think that people should be more open-minded to changes if possible.
Because I'm like that, like for like my entire life. I may know how it's like and how it is, but if I know an older guy or someone else, doesn't matter. If he says something to me, maybe you should do that or maybe that works. I'm not gonna be like, no, that doesn't work. Maybe you should just try it and maybe it does work. Maybe why not try it? What are you gonna lose from it?
Yeah.
It's just another experience. So I don't understand because there are lots of people that they think they know everything, and then like why do you stick with that one thing? Just try different things, and maybe you will say, yeah, I'm gonna do this too. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, or you will change your technique to Yeah.
I think like remembering like back to the like time when I did equipped is like I think that doing lift to standards is not like that normal to see. Like everyone's like every time they're doing squats it's never deep.
Yeah.
It's only deep on competitions. You can hit the chest with the shirt, but like you don't have like the stop. You don't like have the hold before. I think that raising the standards should like help. Like, and I did the same as well. Like I was never adept at training. I'm like, yeah, but competition I will. Like every time you go deep, people are like yeah, is it deep enough? People are like, it's good enough.
Yeah.
So I remember saying like to the coach at that time that we should, because 2 weeks before the big championships we have like our what's it called, like a training camp.
Yeah.
Then we have like our last heavy session. That should be like a meet actually.
Yeah.
With like weigh-ins on what to weigh right now that day. Having 3 judges there to just have and get your lifts. I think that should be like.
I think that there are like a lot of hype men today in the sport, because I see all the time when I go to Instagram and I see on social media, I see people like hitting gym PRs and hitting new PRs, and I see them squatting and benching and they're like just barely touching and touch and go and then not locking, or like squatting above parallel, and I'm like, why are you forcing yourself? Just why? And the people around them, I don't understand it, because I never had it. Why don't you just train as you lift on competition, and then the comp will be better because you will be peaked.
Yeah.
Because I see a lot of people, they train and they hit all these big numbers, and then they go to the competition and then suddenly they can't do that.
Yeah.
And I don't. I can't. Yeah.
Yeah, I also think that when people come close to the comp, I really don't know what like equipped lifters do now, but like when you see the raw lifting, that people are doing so much heavy, like 2-3 days before the meet.
Yeah, it's
like if you squat like 95% and 98% like 2 days for the meet, will you get stronger out of that or will you weaker?
Yeah.
Like of course it's weaker, but people still do it. So, but you can't tell people that because they get angry. Like it's.
Yeah.
I remember telling, like Sweden had a really good deadlifter many years ago, like Gunman.
Yeah. I know.
And he had like the problem that he. Every time he locked out, he lost balance. But every time he pulled, he just hold it for like a millisecond. Like I remember asking, like, why don't you just have like normal stops at the top? Just focus on balance. And he got so angry. I was like, okay, sorry. I was trying to help, so it wasn't.
Well, I don't have the problem because I have like 2-3 international refs in my team.
Yeah, that helps.
So everything they see everything. Yeah. So it really helps.
Do everything that you should do at comp.
Yeah.
Right. And I also see at the competitions, like when people are lifting, maybe they have some problem with the grip, and they start with double overhand. Yeah. On the warm-ups, like, why are you using a grip?
Yeah.
Like mix and belt from the first set. Like
yeah,
you don't need to like go up to that much weight before you put on the belt. Like now in
Yeah.
competition, save as much energy as possible.
Yeah.
Like that's
Exactly.
always been like my thing. But I still see many lifters just like, yeah, okay, do what you
Yeah,
want.
it's same for me. Save as much energy. It's like you need to do the big numbers
Yeah.
on the platform,
Yeah.
not now.
No.
I do that too. When I'm in the warm up, I don't warm up a lot.
No.
I just do the necessary things.
Yeah.
And I see people that like do 10 sets of squats before they go on the platform.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Why?
wow,
Yeah.
why? Like you're not a bodybuilder. Just
no, yeah.
it's just you need 3 good
And you
lifts.
can do that at training, but now
Yeah.
it's competition is something
Yeah.
else. So
Yeah.
that's good to like have a good team behind you.
Yeah.
And I think like through my entire career, I always had like good people around me. Like I always had. When I got to my first club and been there for many years, I had like the junior coach and the open coach there as well.
Yeah.
I've been there like every time I was training. So that was like
That's really helpful. Yeah.
So that like almost the same environment that you
Yeah.
have, and that's like
Yeah.
the way to like be as good as possible.
Yeah. I think so too.
Going to these championships for me is like the one thing that makes me like extraordinary for some days. Like in my normal life, I'm just a normal guy, right? Just a normal father, just doing normal things, and just to go out to represent my country, going to worlds, and that people are like, can I take a picture, or like asking things like that, and like, of course, like I just think it's cool that you can inspire others, and like for me, like going to the championships, like it's cool to lift, but it's also cool to just meet all the people.
Yeah.
Like to meet like either if it's fans or friends or like what it is, just really cool to be like a part of the community, and like being part of the SPD and just doing everything that they're doing is, I think it's super cool. Like even going to Sheffield now and probably will get last place because I'm competing against Burke. It's like, but it doesn't matter, right? I can go in the 66, try and win again. That was my plan, like before Worlds, but like the closer I got to Worlds, I'm like, it's not worth it. Like,
why?
I lost myself like through this to come to like this world and win. Like, it was worth it for now, but it will not be worth it for like the long run.
Yeah.
And then I like change up, like I can come there, I will still like be through the whole experience. Maybe the line after the meet and greet will not be that long, but it really doesn't matter. Like I just want to have fun and just try to get strong again.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you have to go home.
Yeah.
And you're alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are here with your family, but you still, all the people that came to you, or they're not here. They don't live your everyday life. So
like they are not the one who like have to be with me, like we're not eating and not sleeping and not be the best version of myself. So I just like really happy where I am in life right now, and like making the decision to go back to 74 was like the best decision. And if 74 will be hard as well, I will go up to 83. Like it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And like let's see what's when I get into the masters, if I like will try to do an equipment meet again. I don't know. Like cool. Or the dumb thing about like the going to take some records for the masters is like Oleg is there as well, right? Masters too, still like doing the same weights that I did in my prime. So like it's kind of insane.
Yeah.
It's like just cool to like be in sport and just have fun. But when you look at me, what do you see? Like, do you see an equipped lifter or do you see a classic lifter?
I don't see one thing, because that's why the reason why I came here and why I sent you the message was one, I relate to you for the equipped lifting, and like two, it's like now you do classic, and a lot of people don't see like the whole journey before that. They don't see the classic, the equipped lifting that you've done. They don't see the family that you have, like you said, all the training that goes behind it. I think a lot of people see just you at your highest, the peak, and you've done that, and wow, insane. But I don't think that a lot of people see the life behind that, the kids, the work,
They don't see the struggle. They don't see
Yeah.
like being up every night. They
Yeah.
don't see like after getting the kids to bed, they still wake up like 10 times, and you just have to like all your focus is around them 24/7. But like that's my choice, of course. Like I could have like chose like I don't want kids. I just want to like go super hard on the powerlifting. But I think the good thing is that I can do this at the level I am right now and still like have a family.
Yeah.
But I can't do it with the focus I had to Sheffield.
Yeah.
Then I would probably lose my family because it's not sustainable to keep doing it at that pace.
But that's why I respect you a lot, because it's not in your, you work for it, everything. So that's why I'm like someone, I look online, and when I see people achieving things, I just don't look at that. I look at everything.
Yeah.
And I saw that with you, like I said, like with the ruck and the weighted vest, and I heard you also talking about your work and then the kids, and then I related to that a lot, because I was in the military, and then I relate to like the weighted vest and how hard it can be.
Yeah.
And I respect it that someone, because lots of people, they will come after work and they will say like, this training, I'm gonna do this tomorrow.
I'm gonna watch TV and
and therefore I see the hard work, and I respect it a lot.
Yeah, thank you. I can't like remember like how many times I like been to work and got home and been playing with the kids, getting home from kindergarten. That can also be like a big fight to just get her. She doesn't want to go home, right? And crying, and you just like have to like put her in the back and like really hold everything to lock it in, and get down here and maybe have a dinner that is really messy and just screaming, and kids, right? And getting them to bed, and you use maybe like 2 hours to get them to sleep, right? And then like you're in the bedroom, all dark, trying to get her to sleep, or just see her like doing some kind of breakdance in the in the bed until she sleeps, and I fell asleep as well. Wake up 20 minutes after she's been asleep, and like, I'm going down here to train. That's pretty hard at night as well, but like you have to do it.
Yeah.
Like I remember from when I was like 19, 20, I was sort of like, what would the Russians do? They would train, and I was always thinking about like, I wanted to be like them, right? Because they were every time you saw them, they were so hardcore.
Yeah.
You saw them like.
Well, I have something like that too. Like when I went to work, and then I go home, and then I go in the evening to train. I'm like, I have like also like a garage. It's like completely for myself. I just train there alone, no music, nothing, and I'm like tired, and I want to go to bed, and I want to sleep, and then I'm like to myself like what is my sergeant gonna say? What is my what are they gonna say when I go home like now? So it's in my head, and I just can't.
And just remember, like, you will never regret like a training session.
Yeah.
You may regret like eating too much or like something like that, but I never think that I regret the training session.
Yeah.
Like, even like if it's been awful, like it's a bad experience, but still like it's built character, right?
Yeah.
And I think that is the cool thing with the sport. Like the sport gives not that much back. Like maybe the community can do, and your team around you, but like the sport itself doesn't like give that much back.
Yeah.
Like the weights doesn't give that much back, right?
No.
They're just there, and I really just love the sport, and even if my body is like 30-40%, like it's like destroyed like all the time, but still like when I come to comps, like everything just works, and that's like the cool thing I think about competition. Like people ask me like, are you in shape? And like it's not that good. And coming to comp and then maybe do PRs or like my body's like, and people are like, you said you were not that strong, like but I wasn't, like, but at meet I am. So I think that pressure for me is like, I love it. Like that's super important for me to like feel that people have expectations. Like I will always love that, and that was the cool thing to Sheffield as well.
Yeah.
that everyone's like, you're going to win anyway. Like, okay, great. Just the work still need to be done.
Yeah.
You still need to make weight, and yeah, but I did, so that was like a good feeling.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for the hospitality.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a pleasure, an honor.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you. I wish you the best of luck.